Started coaching maybe 15 years ago as a competitive strength and conditioning gymnastics coach. Then just decided to go recreational, so my company is all mobile around the island. We go to after school programs. We set up at the schools so the kids who have parents who are working can get fun gymnastic stuff. Doug here is one of my trusty assistants. He's also a teacher here. So we train together a lot. And acro yoga, handstand training, we have a lot of fun together. So today's class is going to focus on, my part's going to focus on like the strength and conditioning part of how to get your handstands, as if you guys are going to be future teachers, how you're going to spot a handstand, how you're going to walk someone through getting headstands, forearm stands to handstands and not get yourself kicked in the face. And then we'll move on to back bending as well, strength training with the back bending and flexibility. And again, how to spot someone safely, how to get them in, where are you seeing their tight areas, and what to do if someone's going to drop on their head, and again, keep yourself safe as a teacher as well. And Doug here, his handstands have just gone through the roof, so he's going to work on a lot of the balance, finger gripping, where to stack your bones, all that kind of fun stuff.
Some press-up stuff, all kinds of cool things. Lots of fun.
So we'll kind of start this first part a little organized with some sun salutations, some strength building stuff. I like to have fun with my asana. I like to put in a lot of conditioning and repetitions and strength. That's just the way I train. So we'll get through that, get some heat building, some blood flowing in the shoulders. And then the rest of it is a lot of free play. When we start to go over to those mats, we're going to set up the cheese wedges. We're just going to have some fun. Don't be afraid to try new things. I can spot anything and anybody as long as you guys aren't fearful of it. Trust yourself, trust the spotter, and we can have a ton of fun. Cool? Once you start to feel a little bit more open, you can bring that grip in a little bit closer and continue to work this rotation. Coming from a gymnastics background, I remember using this technique, and you couldn't get into TOPS training, what they call for Olympic training, unless you could do this with your arms at shoulder distance apart all the way around. And we had to force these kids to do it, and I was cringing. Now, one day we'll get it. We'll take it one more time around. If you haven't shortened up your grip, give it a shot. Shorten it up. Inhale, raising that up. Let's keep it up high. Stretching up. We're going to lean towards the right. Last inhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch that left arm up. Exhale, bending a little bit more. With that next inhale, coming back up to center. Inhale and exhale, torso. What? Really? I just did 2 minutes of them this morning. Keep it going. Keep it going. 2 minutes. 2 minutes in sunset or in the fundamentals too. Keep pumping those shoulders back. Halfway there. Strong through that core. Nice. Looks great, everybody. Keep working them. You got about 20 more seconds here. Last 10. awake yet. Let's keep waking up. Bring them out. Thumbs up. Turn your thumbs back. Turn your thumbs down. And back. And down. Continue this rotation. Pick up the pace. Really work those thumbs all the way back, all the way down. Rotating those shoulders. For another 10. Here's 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those arms out. We'll widen up. As you lean forward, just as we did in our plank, grip those fingers into the mat. Even weight distribution. Feel that weight on that pointer. Continue to rotate our hands. We're going to rotate them all the way back so our fingertips are facing our knees. And we're going to slowly sit backwards. The butt of your palms are going to come up off the mat. That's fine. One thing I do want you to be conscious of, especially again my flexing elbows just like myself, try not to let your elbows dump like this. Keep a slight bend in them. I can see it. I can do this all day long.
She's going to be down in downward facing dog. She's going to lift one leg up nice and high. Take her leg, and she's going to place it up to my shoulder. She's holding on to the back of my shoulder with her toes so that I can't pull myself away. Now from here, I have her. All she's going to do is lift her other leg up. I walk forwards. And that's going to teach you how to engage into your core and lift your leg as opposed to kick it up with help here. She can't go over if I'm holding her. If I let go, it's a different story. But as long as you hold your partner here, they can't go over. And to come down, she's just going to lower her top leg. And lower down. Like we were doing with those drills, walking your shoulders forwards with Melissa, we were coming forwards, bringing the weight over here. That's where you need to be when you're coming up into your handstand. And you're going to feel that when we're doing this partner assisted thing because you are going to come pretty far over your fingertips with your shoulders. So watch, I'm kicking from back here. I kick up, my hips aren't going to stack over. My weight's always going to be coming backwards.
If you show your partner a little, you can shift back and forth.
Oh, yeah. That'd be easier for you guys to see. So I'm coming back up into it. I can bring her forward.
And this is trust. You can bring me as far forward as you want. I know I can't fall because he's got.
And forward.
I'm gripping my fingers.
And now notice that if your partner doesn't have super flexible wrists, might not be so awesome on their wrist if you go super far forward. I know she's got flexible wrists. I know she can hold that. So that's why I can bring her that much further forwards. But we're going to play around with that. Once you guys come to your you guys can partner up yourself. Partners are going to be one laying down, and the other is going to be doing plank on top. So it's basically two planks stacked on top of one another.
Now, I cannot plank and be like here.
No,
There's
you
no way.
can't do that.
I have to give him some engagement.
She's got to be nice and engaged here. And you might have to play around with how far up or down the leg you guys are with your grip, depending on size. But what we're going to do here is lift up. So she's going to pike her bottom over her shoulders. And I'm going to sit up to a V. So that's your Jedi box. And from here, you can release one leg. She can float it. As long as she does not let go, she cannot fall. If she lets go, she can fall. Let's go to the beach. Good, and there's relatively little pressure on my ankles here.
Because I'm engaged
she's
here.
lifting through her toe, lifting through her core, coming back down. To come back down, it's slow and controlled. It's not a slamming back down.
Notice my shoulders stay stacked.
And all the way down. So we can try that one a couple of times. If you're
Yeah, I'm just coming
It's
down.
very nice. Good job.
Right here?
I can't sit. Okay, and then your foot, ankles,
Okay, ready? Yeah.
Ready? There we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, those arms. Go. What am I doing? So you're trying.
Oh, we said all right now. Yeah, no, sorry.
Awesome. Good job, guys.
All right, one more. Ready?
Don't bend your arms.
Yeah. Nice, guys. Looks good.
Slay first.
As it starts getting up there, it's just you kind of catching her, almost being a wall for her. But always having this control. I can twist her, can lift her up, I can push her down, I can tell her push the ground away and find some more extension. All these things that you can refine from the hips. That's where everything comes with from your control in your handstand. Once your hips are stacked and your legs are engaged, it's a straight line. That's it. You're just holding. With the wall is actually doing wall to belly handstands or nose and toes to the wall. So you can start here, one foot on, other foot on. Walk your legs up and walk your hands in.
Yeah, Doug, you make it look so easy.
So once you're here, this is your handstand form. I can't really walk myself in anymore because I'm going to hit this.
You're perfectly aligned.
But once you're here, you can work shoulder shrugs or serratus lifts here. This pushing away motion of the ground, that's what we all want to find when we're in our handstands. This right here. Pushing away as much as possible. We're sinking here, it's way heavy to hold, so find that lift from the core and from the shoulders.
So you just said
Coming down, you can cartwheel out, or you can walk your hands away. If you are walking your hands away, don't hold to failure because you will come crashing down on your head very fast, and it's not comfortable. So I'll show you the dismount one more time. Easiest way to come out, especially for flexible yoga group, is just coming, dropping one leg to the side, lifting your arm.
And ladies, he's a man. He's stronger. It's not this. Because now look, all my weight is not on my shoulders. It's making a box.
Yeah, these are a great place to start, and even helping for shoulder opening. Look how far help over her hips. She's also hollow back right now, which is like the next level after that.
This thing is slippery.
I know that my knowledge is slippery. But staying right here, making your box and holding it, excellent for shoulder flexibility, excellent for alignment purposes, and you have half as much weight going straight up because you're using the wall as pressure. This is not an easy position to hold either though. Neither one of those are terribly easy to hold. I think straight up and down is a little bit easier, again, because I'm a man, stronger shoulders. I think that a lot of women find that the box is a little bit easier.